Greetings, everyone. Bryant, Chris, and Corey.
Oh my god.
Hi.
We are back with more Paper Mario. We have a new soundboard and new mics.
Moving up in the world, how about that?
So it might actually pick up on the sound of 1,000 clapping asses in the background.
It
You can't-
very well
you
could,
know,
yes.
That's just the way it goes sometimes.
No, that's just the way it is.
Nice.
You like that?
Nice.
Thanks, man.
What the fuck is that?
It's obviously a
Blub,
blob with a flower on it. Duh.
I didn't know ball sacks could grow flowers.
Beautiful.
it's like gonorrhea just took an upgrade right there. Gonorrhea jumped up to level 10.
Gonaflora.
Ooh, there you go. Gonaflora.
I have Gonaflora.
Actually,
Audible gasp.
Oh no.
before I do this,
What are you doing?
I'm going to put this on.
My voice is a little jacked right now, by the way.
From an incredible night of soccer.
Yeah, from the soccer game last night, because the captain of the team scored an absolute banger of a goal to win the
Banger.
game. Yeah, it was a banger of a goal. I have never screamed so loud at a game.
Bang ring. That was a Skrillex song.
I remember.
Yeah, bang ring.
I remember.
What do you think Skrillex doing right now?
It's fast.
I'm not even going to go near that one.
It's entirely possible.
I don't care about Skrillex.
Not you.
I just don't. I don't care about Skrillex. His music was entertaining for like 4 months.
You know, in probably 4 months' time, he can make 300 songs, you think? From the same track? That he just cuts and edits?
Maybe.
Although, you know what was really funny? I saw Hotel Transylvania 3 the other day.
There's a third one now.
There's a third
Yeah,
one now.
it's a cash grab.
It's a cash grab. 100% a cash grab. But they actually play a little bit of EDM at the climax of the movie. It was, do you remember Tiesto?
Yes.
So he is the main
Didn't
guy.
he die recently?
No, that was Avicii.
Avicii died.
Yeah. But, no,
I knew it was some notable EDM guy died.
Yeah, so Tiesto was actually the one doing like the climax music, and I was like, man, this shit's actually pretty good. Kudos to you, whoever did Hotel Transylvania. I don't think it was DreamWorks.
You know, I don't mind if people, you know, like EDM. It's just really not for me. It's just not my thing.
That's
not
fair.
a fan.
That's fair. I mean, does anybody know the difference between EDM
Oh,
and house?
did I just do that?
You did.
I did.
I don't
And
know.
I needed that.
You probably did. Because apparently you know every aspect of this game here, and
Well, they're going to drop certain items I need for recipes.
it was a pig, so it was probably bacon, right?
I like the piggy bank here.
Get it? It's a
Alright.
pig.
Yes. Good. Alright, so, I know I haven't been very talkative, but what we're doing right now is to get to the next chapter, we need to find all those little bububs and get their magical seeds. Which probably come out of their clapping asses.
He's on it. He's on the. Now he's on the bro job train right there.
I am on that bro job train.
Chew, chew.
Oh
Because
god.
they only puff out stars.
Nothing like being on the bro job train.
I still like how...
Or getting a train run on you by bro job.
There it is.
I mean, let's be honest. It's all of our fantasies, I'm sure.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you know that shit is extra thick.
Oh my god.
We wonder why people hate us.
Or cringe at us.
I saw on that bro job fan page that they made.
Yeah.
someone had a turkey sandwich, but the slices of turkey looked like the back of a person,
Oh God.
and it looked like someone's like the ass was like really thick, and it said it's just like my sandwich is extra thick today. So I commented, I was like, I'm gonna eat
Mary.
the fuck out of that sandwich.
Merry thickness.
Oh, Mary thickness indeed.
Give it some of that man seasoning right there.
You know what would go good on this turkey sandwich? Mayo.
or in this case, it's Malo.
Oh, Chris.
I'm so sorry. It was such low-hanging fruit.
Oh, Jesus.
Here's one thing that I don't understand. When they call it the Mayo Clinic, but it's more specific for like men. You know, I don't know why they didn't just call it male clinic.
That is a good question.
Like people that have like prostate issues and testicular cancer and all this other stuff, but they call it the Mayo Clinic.
It probably stands for something.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I just assumed that it was probably talking about like some sort of excreted substance from men. And it was like internally, it was kind of funny, and then it caught on, and they're like, well, "We can't change the shit. We can't change the shit now."
We can.
There's something over
You're
here.
actually gonna look it up.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, it's an egg.
It's an egg.
Eggs.
Excellent.
Why eggs? Oh yeah, dude, these mics are legit. Guess what? I'll hear every little thing you do.
Yeah.
Every step you take, every move you make. Just like some sort of creep, I'll be watching you.
I hate that song.
Is it because it like implies voyeurism?
Well, it's creepy. And then I used to work somewhere that played it all the time.
It was just on their like internal playlist.
Yeah, and I would hear it like twice a day.
Oh, damn.
And when I already hate the song because I think it's creepy. Ugh.
Now here's the serious question: is it the Diddy and Notorious B.I.G. remix of it?
No.
Which is way worse.
I think it's just called Mayo Clinic. I don't think it stands for anything. I think that's just what it's called because the Mayo, it's M capital, but then everything else is lowercase. So M-A-Y-O. I can't talk.
You're
Words are hard for you, aren't they, Corey?
A little bit, man. I've had quite a week.
Same.
I worked 49 hours this week, so 9 hours of overtime. I worked 3 straight 11-hour days, which is not normal for me. I know Brian's over here like, cry me a fucking river, but
Yeah, no, you can see it on my face.
yeah, but I'm not used to doing that. You know why? Because I don't have to.
Yeah.
It's not required of me. I offer
You're also
to do
not
it.
a boss, so that's also a nice advantage.
That's fair. That's fair.
But the crazy part is I'm not a boss, but I've been working like 14-hour days. So
But you're also
Disgusting.
teaching lessons and doing grips for golf. So
That's
and
fucking
you're also
disgusting.
driving an hour and a half to work.
one way, yeah. Oh, I know. It's a little disgusting, I know.
So I'm going to creep you all out now.
Stop.
This is how powerful our new mics are. I am literally right up against the mic. And you can hear me swallow. It's really weird.
It's incredibly weird.
Yeah.
But I tell you what,
But that's the power of the soundboard.
but that's what we talked about, and that's something that we need. So we don't need to go that crazy. But
yeah.
if these mics can make your crazy nasally voice sound really good, we're on the right track.
It can make my drunken speech sound sober. We're on the right way.
Impossible.
He called it speech sound.
Speech sound?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He called it speech sound.
that's a thing.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
It is.
Frankly, it could be whatever you want it to be.
All right, I
It's a
am.
matter of they're alternative facts.
Hashtag
Oh,
fake
wrong way.
news. I'm very pleased with how all this is coming up.
Oh, yeah,
Much
I-
better setting. This is a lot of fun.
I can't wait till we get angry and start yelling and see what happens.
Yeah, but you played this game so much. Are you even going to get angry?
Yes, because there's a certain enemy in this chapter that I will always fight, and it will fuck me up in 2 hits if I fuck up.
Well, fuck up then. The goal is don't suck, and you won't have that issue.
I think that's the rule, right? Just don't suck. That's rule number 1.
Yeah. Rule number 1, don't suck. Rule number 2, if
Don't
you're
suck.
going to suck it from the back.
There it is. There it is.
Hey, you leveled up. Good job. And then rule number 3 is don't talk about Fight Club.
If this is your first night at Fight Club, you have to fight.
Alright, we're good.
See, I'm the type of person that if I got into Fight Club, I would be the biggest pussy in the world. I would be like, I don't want to get hit in the face. No. No.
I'd rather get punched in the dick than in my face, man.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
That's Oh, no. I'd rather get hit in the face.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I'd rather get hit in the face than the dick. As long as you don't re-break my nose, I don't care.
Did you broke your nose?
Long time ago.
Was it like skateboarding or like something way cooler than that?
It was something way lamer than skateboarding.
Oh, it was way lamer than skateboarding. Now you gotta tell me.
So, I was like 8 years old, and we went to Old Man's Cave.
Yeah.
You know, like the start of... Oops, sorry. I bumped the mic.
No, you're good, you're good.
You know the beginning of the trail, there's like that area with like 8 big rocks.
Yes.
In like a semicircle.
Yes.
Well, I was jumping from rock to rock, and one of them happened to have moss on it.
Ouch.
Yep. I did that.
That was a thing that happened.
That was a thing that happened, and I broke my nose, and I was a bloody mess.
I bet.
Real bloody mess. Like I had a white shirt on. It was promptly not white. It was just bad.
The crazy part is that was at like the beginning of the trip.
Yeah.
So did you just like immediately go, well, we're going home now?
I don't remember what happened after that. I genuinely do not remember. So, yep. That was a thing.
You know, cool story, bro.
Yep.
Cool story, bro.
Yep.
There's one.
Right over here, going for the gopher holes.
Whenever I think of gophers, I think of gopher chucks from.
I need gopher chucks.
I just remember, like, as he's like spitting them, you just hear the squeaking.
Just like Patrick Warburton. Pretty great.
Hey, Peter.
So I was actually watching a YouTube video this morning because it was in my recommended. It was Family Guy Best of All Superman. Like all the times they have a Superman in Family Guy.
Yeah.
And I forgot Patrick Warburton voiced Superman when he was in hell. When Peter like goes into hell, it's like Mussolini, Hitler, Superman. What are you doing here? Some chick made a crack at me being faster than a speed bullet, so I ripped her in half like a phone book.
I remember that.
Again, I think a lot of the jokes are like season 1 of Family Guy.
Yeah. They really are. Because season like
But I guess that raises the question, is Superman faster than a speeding bullet in bed?
I mean, if he is, then Lois Lane would have had her brains blown out when she gave him head. Don't you think?
Well, here's the thing. Remember the
He was faster than the bullet train in Japan.
well,
You see it fly across the room.
well, remember that movie Hitchcock? You know,
Yeah.
with Will Smith? Like, that's what happens. He's having sex with her, and then he pulls out, and it, like, blows huge holes in his, like, RV. It was implied. I mean, obviously, they didn't show anything, but it was implied that happened.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would assume the same thing with Superman.
I don't remember that movie very well. I remember liking it, but I don't remember the movie itself. It's been a long time. I try not to watch Will Smith movies more than multiple times, more than 1 or 2 times.
So you're telling me you only saw Independence Day once?
No. Later Will Smith movies. Like anything after Hitch is generally a no go.
Oh,
For me.
yeah.
Hitch, you bring up an excellent point. Hitch was kind of like the beginning of the end.
Yeah. Because then, like, everything he was in, he just started screaming for, like, no reason.
Well, and also wanted to take up all the cameras at the time. Suicide Squad.
Well, I was gonna say Suicide Squad
Yeah,
as well.
Suicide.
I mean, it's let's face it, it was a Will Smith movie. Whether you love or hate it, I mean, it was 100% a Will Smith movie.
I enjoyed it. It was alright. It needed a lot to make
So,
it good.
since...
Oh,
Alright, we're
boy.
at 16 minutes. I think we have enough time for this one.
Oh, boy.
Implying
Teen
that it's gonna take a
Titans.
long time.
Oh, this new upcoming one?
Yes.
I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued.
So, when I saw Hotel Transylvania, I saw the trailer. That was my first time witnessing the trailer of the new Teen Titans movie.
Oh, is it a movie or is it a show? I thought it was going to be a show.
Well, the show's already been around, but there's going to be a theatrical movie release of Teen Titans Go.
Oh, no, yeah. We know about that. I'm talking about the live-action Teen Titans show. I'm not talking about the shit Teen Titans Go bullshit.
Oh, okay.
I'm intrigued. So, why I'm intrigued is I think there's a lot of potential. Why I'm a little less than excited for it is, one, the characters generally look kind of horrible.
Yeah.
Two, Raven, not a damsel in distress, so I don't know why
Ever.
they're like putting her in that position. Also, what is the deal with Edgelord Robin?
Okay, I'm with you on that, but here's the thing that, like, the director of it, because it got so much backlash.
I mean,
because in the trailer he's like, "Oh, fuck Batman." He's like,
Fuck Batman.
"This is before he becomes Nightwing."
I am fuck man.
Hey, fuck man.
Yeah, no, this is like
I
right.
am the clap.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Because he was explaining, it's like, this is before he embraces himself as Nightwing. He just left Batman, and he's still considered Robin. So this is kind of his trying to find himself. But I do agree, he's not an edgelord.
And people have a lot of issue with how Starfire looks. People keep what that's bothering me, by the way. How people are saying it's just like, why did they make Starfire look like a prostitute? Well, if you look at Starfire, she's always kind of looked like a prostitute, at least outfit wise. I have no idea about the actress playing her though, so I can't make a judgment call on if it's gonna be.
You gotta
played
admit they
well
went a
or not.
little overboard though with the kind of whole look to her.
Yeah. I think my thing is it's mostly around like Raven and Beast Boy though.
He looks good, but every time he's like about to transform, we don't see the transformation. It's like
Which concerns me is like, is it going to look really bad?
like
Are the
CGI.
Is it gonna
this
look
is
CGI
Zion.
to fuck?
You fucking know it's gonna look like that. It's gonna look awful.
And that's horseshit. It's like we don't deserve a bad Titans. We've had
'Cause-
enough bad Titans in the last few years. Look, you spoiled me with the first one, with the first Teen Titans show. Now, my expectations are too high.
Damn it.
I think that's pretty fair. The Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans, was
Amazing.
received extremely well, and it put unrealistic expectations on everyone now. So I think that's pretty fair to say.
We were spoiled. We were spoiled with that show.
Oh, we were.
And, like, I remember telling my mother when I would go visit her in Florida, I'd be like, this is like, I think it was Thursdays, was it on? Wednesday or Thursday? And I was just like, I have to watch this show. I have to watch it. And they still had Dragon Ball Z episodes coming out then, so I'd be like, I have to watch Dragon Ball Z and I have to watch this. And Samurai Jack was on. Good time.
What a time to be alive.
Okay.
And I was watching Ed, Ed, and Eddie, and
It was. You know what's funny about those? It was kind of like the golden age of cartoons with very adult themes to it. And there was like this perception of, oh, you still watch cartoons, and you go,
Don't lose the egg.
you're
Don't
like-
lose the
you're
egg.
like, no.
Oh, I just missed the egg.
Like,
All right.
no. This is not kids stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially with like Edda and Eddie. There were jokes in that show that I didn't catch as a kid, and there, especially the one that I can think of off the top of my head is Ed comes out of nowhere, and Eddie just is like, "Where did you come from? Blame my parents, Eddie."
Yep.
Like, you know, I didn't know what that meant when I was younger. And then I saw that episode again recently. I was like, oh my God. So the parents who had to put up with our stupid cartoons had something going for them. I feel like that's what's missing from cartoons nowadays. They don't give any thought about the parents watching. Because they know that they're going to have to watch.
Yeah.
I think that's what's wrong. Foster's Home for Imaginary
Friends.
Imaginary Friends, they did that shit too, and I was starting to grow up then, so I was starting to understand some of the adult humor. That was a fucked up show.
Oh, God, yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, you're gonna have to use the turtle guide for that one.
Yeah.
Invader Zim was a real messed up show, by the way.
Yeah.
Real messed up. It was a
right,
very
here we go.
visually unappealing show.
Well, it's something like Tim Burton would envision if he had an animated show, and I think that's
God damn it.
Struggling over there?
Oh, this little bitch got in my way. I'm trying to get the golden one.
Oh, he's trying to get the golden snitch.
Mr. Potter, our newest celebrity.
I love our previous one too. We talked about Christopher Walken just doing all the Alan Rickman voice lines right there, which again, we have the ability to make that happen.
No, don't you run.
He's like one of those like cactars in Final Fantasy. You know, they love to run away.
And he's gone. Awesome.
Mr. Potter.
Mr. Potter, our newest celebrity. There'll be no silly wand waving or incantations in this class.
Wow.
I can teach you how to bottle fame, brew glory, and even put a stopper in death.
10 points from Gryffindor. I want it. I want it so bad. I want it so bad.
I got nothing to say on that
Fucking
one.
Dumbledore. Lily Potter. Always.
I love this shit so much. Oh my god.
I'm crying. Oh, way to take such a serious part and completely fuck it into decimation. Wow. I'm trying to think of the one line he used in part 6.
You dare use my own spell against
That's
me.
it. You dare use my own spell against me? That's right, I am the half-blood prince.
I'm gonna die.
Probably. We all die, Brian. Act accordingly.
Basically just telling him, fall in line, you
Yeah.
jackass.
Oh
funny because they look so kid-like, but then they just completely wreck you. It's like you need to destroy their innocence.
Do you think it might be wise to use one of those star spirits on them?
Well, nothing will kill him. Actually, yeah. What the hell?
Planet Earth, lend me your energy. Oh, it's just this asshole. God damn.
Yeah, now they're all gonna run away.
I bet that's what they sound like.
Okay.
What? Like, what was that?
A flower.
A flower.
Okay.
Bo is getting an upgrade to her bitch slap of death.
Yeah, she uses a fan now. So, that'll be the end of this episode. We will see you in the next one, everyone.
Ah.
Bye-bye.
Everyone.